risk. And he said something that's really powerful, and I wrote as fast as I can. He said this, that when I wake up in the morning, I already made the decision to buy real estate. Obviously, I do my research, obviously. But it's resolved on him. It's done. It's like, he doesn't oscillate. I call it the funda. You guys know the funda? There's a little, our enemy here, it's called F-U-N-D-A. Funda. Say it for me, guys, everybody, funda. Funda. No, say funda. Funda. Now, in Brazil, if you put a B here, it's a bad word, so don't say that, right? It's a really bad word, so let's start with F here. Fear, uncertainty, nervousness, doubt, anxiety. Fear, uncertainty, nervousness, doubt, anxiety. Oh, I don't know if I should do this. You have experts here. The guy does, I don't know, 70 transactions a year. Go get some coaching, training, invest yourself, and pull the trigger. Resolve. Look, I resolved to become a speaker. Like, it's done. It take 5 years, 10, it's done. Like, it's resolved, it's done. Some decisions in your life that you made 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 10 years ago, you never went back. Yes? Yes. Amigos, yes? Yes. Because you say, it's done. You resolve. That's what we're talking about here. Commit to it fully. How committed are you to achieve your outcome this year? What are you to sacrifice? See, sacrifice, I'm here. I love speaking. Doing this for 11 years. It's going to be 11 years in June this year. But there's always a sacrifice. I'm not home. I'm here. I love to be here. So be clear in advance. It's okay. I'm going to spend, I won't watch TV. I won't watch Kardashians. But I'm going to make a lot of money in real estate. Sacrifice. And I always remember the Rex story. It's a done deal. Already decided. It's myself. It's done. First R, guys, you gotta have what? What, guys? Results orientation. Second R, you gotta have a big what, guys? Then you have to what? Results. It's done. It's like, it's done. I'm gonna find a way. Maybe some of you are gonna be more aggressive, some of you less aggressive. When I have my first deal this year, cool. Maybe 2 deals. I mean, don't do a bad deal, but just commit fully. The fourth R is rapture. That's something learned that I knew as a brand new presentation, first time I'm doing it, is when I say the word rapture, what is the first image that you have in your mind? What is rapture? Speed? Biblical, okay, that's true. Speed, what else? Spiritual. And then, because I was trying to match one of my R's, and then I went to dictionary, rapture. I was like, what is rapture? Here you go. An expression or manifestation of ecstasy or passion. A state or experience of being carried away by overwhelming emotion. How many of you love to be in love, by show of hands? Right? Oh, it's so good. Either you want that person or you want it. It's amazing. I'm so in love. You're carried away by the emotion. So excited to see that person. I'm just in love. And that's the kind of energy that we're going to have this year to follow through. If not real estate, follow through with the gym, follow through with other goals. Rapture, passion, excitement. Now, a lot of people say, Roberto, but I don't know if I can, I don't have passion because I haven't made any money yet. Or, Roberto, I'm not passionate about this business because the first transaction that I did, I lost money. How can I be passionate about it if I lost money in the first place? Who was born first? The chicken or the egg, guys? Who did? Who did? Right? My recommendation is this. I'm a crazy guy who believes that he can generate passion. I believe you can be passionate about anything. I really do. The other day, I recorded a video on body language, and I blasted it out on the internet. I do a lot of video marketing. And one guy, he has a multi-level marketing company. He lives on the East Coast, and he opened up a branch in Bermuda. So he was there, he rented a condo, him and his wife. And Saturdays, the days that he watched all the videos he gets, someone, that guy didn't know me, our company. Someone forwarded this video to him, he started playing, and his wife was washing dishes. I All of a sudden, the video starts playing. The lady goes, "Who is that guy?" The guy goes, "Oh, this is a Roberto Monaco influenceology." She stopped washing dishes and started watching the video. Watch another video. Watch another video. Email us, "Hey, can you do a webinar for my group?" The webinar. And then we promote a class, a public speaking class that Amir and Reggie went for. And now they're coming in January here. And the reason I'm telling that is because passion sells. But the most important sales, though, is to yourself. How passionate are you about what you're doing? I know Reg is very passionate about real estate investing. I talked to him several times. A couple of questions for you, right? Talk about this one. How passionate are you about your goals to pursue this year? If you were to get really passionate about real estate investing, how would you do it? How would you do it? I know you're not, but if you were to get passionate, how would you do it? Number 3, would you be more passionate if you're making a lot of money? And if your answer is yes, then you can get your passion back. Easily. So now everybody, guys, help me out here. Number 1 is what? We gotta have what? Number 2, we gotta have what? Reasons. Small reasons or big reasons? Big. Love that. Number 3, we have what? Resolve. That means like fully commit. It's done deal. Number 4, we gotta have what? Passion. Or passion. And then the 5th conversation is a conversation that impacts most of you, especially the people who are starting the business. Is the resourceful conversation. It's a really important conversation. When I ask you, what are some resources that you need to close your first deal in real estate? What are the things that come in your mind when I say resources? What is it? Money. What else? What else, guys? Money? Knowledge. Right? So I have a list here. Relationships. A gentleman here is talking about connections, knowledge, time, money, and credit. Is that correct? Yes. When you say, and what happens is that in the beginning, most of us will think, well, I see Reg and his friends closing, I don't know, 70 deals a year. I cannot do that. I don't have the resources. And we buy into that belief. Now, if you don't have the credit, don't have credit. If you don't have the money, obviously, you don't have the resources. But you buy that belief, and that belief becomes a reality, and you don't move. We don't take action. And the best lesson, or one of the best lessons I learned from Tony Robbins, when Jeff and I were working for him, he said, it's never about resources, it's about being resourceful. And that changed my life. Let me tell you a little story. There is a lady, I asked permission, her name is Valparaiso. She was a realtor many years ago here in San Diego, and at that time, I spoke for C21 office in El Cajon, and I did a talk. At that time, I was promoting Tony Robbins' events, Unleash the Power Within. Anybody been to that program? UPW, a couple of people. So I spoke, there's like 20 agents, 10 sign up, and there's okay, I was like wrapping up, and this lady came to me and said, Roberto, I want to go. I'm like, sign up. She goes, don't understand. I have $70 in my bank account. I have no credit card. I have no resources. And then I use the Tony Robbins line. Let me say something. I respect, as I told her, I respect to have the money, but it's never about resources. It's about being what? Being resourceful. And she goes, hold on. Right in front of my eyes, she turned around, and she asked 6 colleagues, 6 other realtors for $100. And then she goes, here's a form, Roberto, please process this form tomorrow. She didn't have the resources, but she was what? Resourceful. Maybe you don't have the resources right now to get a deal. But I know people in this room can find the resources for you. It's about you becoming resourceful. It's about the number 3, right? Like to resolve. I found a way. I want to be resourceful. Now, resourcefulness leads to resources, because what happens in her story, she became resourceful, went to the program, started closing more deals. But also, resources leads to resourcefulness. The more resources you have, the more resourceful you can be. Now, I'm not talking about right now about relationships or managing your time better. One resource that I really hope you take away from this talk this evening is the answer for this question. What is your plan? What is your plan for becoming better this year? What is your growth plan? Really? What is your growth plan?